Hi there, in this episode we're going to talk about resources. Remember, when it comes to doing homework videos, you can choose to write a summary or you can choose to take notes. If you're going to take notes, I've highlighted things in red that are important. So natural resources, that's what we're going to be talking about in this episode. There's two different types of natural resources, non-renewable and renewable resources. Non-renewable means that they can't quickly be replaced, so not in our lifetime. Renewable resources can be replaced in a reasonable amount of time. When it comes to non-renewable resources, these unfortunately are what we rely on for energy, to power your home, businesses, even modes of transportation. Fossil fuels are probably the most well-known non-renewable resource. Fossil fuels are created over the course of millions of years with the breakdown of plants and animals, making them, of course, non-renewable. Oil, natural gas, coal, all of these are non-renewable resources that we use for energy on a daily basis. Minerals are also non-renewable resources. Minerals are found in the earth, but didn't come from plants or animals. Things like silver, gold, iron ore, copper, all of those are examples of minerals. Minerals are used in a variety of different industries. They're used from everything to making steel all the way down to the components of your computer. Renewable resources are ones that can be recreated. Land and water are two of our most valuable renewable resources. Over half of our nation's lands are used for agricultural purposes, in other words, to grow food. Water, though, is one of our most important resources. We use it not only for drinking, but we also need it to um, irrigate our crops to help grow food. We use it for transportation, and we also use it to produce energy in the form of electricity. What you see in the photo, of course, is the Hoover Dam, which is used to produce electricity for the Southwest. Hydroelectricity is the second largest source of energy after fossil fuels. The next is a renewable resource is wind. Currently, there's 36 different states that operate wind farms, and those wind farms are used to create electricity. For the most part, when you chart the wind speeds across the country, it is mostly the plains area that has the highest wind speeds. I'm sure you might have heard of Tornado Alley, where these are the same places where these high winds are likely. The next of our renewable resources is solar energy. And this is a big one here in Florida. Of course, solar energy is a renewable source. The sun keeps rising day after day. Back in 2009, one of the energy plants here in Florida erected the nation's largest solar energy plant. The next of our renewable resources is lumber. Unfortunately, the amount of forest cover that the America continent has had has drastically decreased over the course of the last 100 years. But still, forests cover about a third of the United States. Today we are a little bit smarter about how we harvest lumber, and we make sure that we have programs by these lumber companies that replant the trees. So you can see in the photo, those are all young growth trees that have been replanted by one of the lumber companies. Fisheries are also a renewable resource. Unfortunately, many areas around our nation have been overfished and the population has dipped. There is a push currently, though, towards aquaculture, the idea of farming fish and hoping to stabilize their population numbers. All in all, there are consequences to how we deal with the environment. We are ultimately dependent on the natural resources that our earth provides. But with our dependence come consequences. Pollution is a huge problem that continues to grow. Air pollution, water pollution, erosion, and pollution of our soil, those are all issues we face on a regular basis. Conversation, conservation is the idea that we should actually plan and be careful about how we utilize our natural resources. The whole idea of conservation is to balance the needs of the people versus the needs of the earth. Okay, that's it for now. Have a good one.